Greetings, family. So I am on this evening for a few reasons, right? There was a rainstorm in the Gambia, and it happened after I was already in the house, and it was pretty bad. It was a bad one from what I could hear, right? It rained hard. I heard, things moving around in the backyard, but I did not complain because I've been through worst rainstorms in living in the States, and also because I am new to the Gambia and I wasn't sure if this was the worst storm that the Gambia ever had. So I kind of kept quiet about it. But now I'm on to issue an apology because I realized that there were people that were actually worried about me during this storm. Like, I'm getting messages like, "Are you okay? Is everything all right?" And I'm like, "What's it? I'm fine. It was a rainstorm." But I didn't realize the seriousness of it until I had people reaching out, until I saw what other YouTubers were writing, and until one of the ladies that helps us at the house was not able to make it to work because her community was flooded. That's when I realized it didn't hit our area hard. We are in Senegambia, but it probably hit the areas that had less buildings or architecture around them for protection. I think those areas were hit pretty hard. So, my heart goes out to all the families, but I really was not affected. I was a little scared, and the lightning was flashing, and it was a different color lightning than I'm used to. But I basically just kind of laid down. I was like, okay, I heard, it rains bad. This is supposed to be rainy season. So I had kind of braced myself for it, and I wasn't afraid. Like, I felt like I was in a safe place. But I noticed that people were worried. So I want to come on and just tell everybody I appreciate your concern. Thank you for reaching out. But I'm good. I'm good. And the lady whose home was flooded, she's good. I actually asked her about her situation with the next time I saw her, which was today, and she said she was good. She was able to get here safely and resolve issues at her home. So I do hope no one was really hurt. I know there was a lot of, some people said trees had fallen, but none of that happened where I was residing. So the next topic I want to talk about is my henna tattoos. I've been wanting henna tattoos for the longest. I've been dreaming about them. I tried to get them done in the States, but there was really no one that was able to complete them for me. And I did not want them done by someone from another culture. So I felt so blessed that I was able to come to Africa and find someone to complete the tattoos for me. So I want to share that with y'all. This brother, when I tell you, like, he does the fingernails and everything. So this is the first hand that he did. You can see very detailed work. You can see that. Look at that. This is the thumb. And then, we have this side, and I'll turn this way. I think y'all be able to see it better. This is his work. It's brown and black, so I have like a double mixture, and I just love it. I can't even explain what this does for my spirit, but like I said, I was dreaming about these tattoos, that I was supposed to get this henna design, and I hadn't done it because I really didn't find anyone that was able to do what I needed to do. But this young brother went above and beyond. He was at the Sarakunda market. Show y'all again. This is his work. He's amazing. So I just love it. I love his work. It's a floral design with the dotted patterns and like palm leaf patterns, as well as designs across the knuckles, and the fingernails have a zigzag design also. He also gave me a little bonus on my upper left chest area above the breast. He did a design as well. I had on like a strapless dress today, so he was able to complete that design, and he did that for me as well. You can see it here. It's like stars with a heart and like a paisley design. He's very talented. The ladies are outside, so forgive me. They're like outside the window, but that's the crew. They real sweet. They making some onjo for me, which is like hibiscus flower and ginger, which I'm looking forward to. And I also got my feet done, y'all. I gotta show y'all the feet. Wow, you can see it's like a paisley design on the side. It's flowered and has the dots. You can see I smudged mine a little bit, but I can get that off. I just have to use a little bit of soap. And the henna design lasts, I believe, really sure how long. I think 3 to 4 weeks, something like that. So here's the other part. Here, this is the inside of the foot. We did the big toe. See the big toe is done. See the big toe is done. And then this is the inside. And I also have it on Instagram for more detailed pictures. Anyone who's interested in getting theirs done. I plan to introduce the brother to the sister that has the art gallery. I think he'll be an amazing addition to do like different types of art. I'm gonna give the sister a call because I have something in mind that I think he'd be amazing for. I think I'm gonna have a little birthday. I know I'm gonna have a little birthday get together, and I want him to come, and he'll be like the tattoo artist at the party. I want to do something different for my birthday that I'll be spending on the continent. I was out with my business partner today, running around, taking care of some errands, checking out folks. Got to meet some new employees and folks that are interested in rocking with us. So, it's a thing. It's a thing. People are just coming together. There's so many people here that want to be down to, prosper and progress. I even met some young sisters who want to go to the U.S. so bad. So I was like, you know what? I have a lot of friends in the States that are educators, and maybe we can arrange something where you all can do like a summer intern with them, learn what they do, spend time with them. I think that'll be an amazing experience to offer these sisters. And I'm connecting them with people on the continent who are already in the field that they're interested in. So it's coming together. I'm finding myself getting involved in things that I didn't necessarily plan to be involved in. So in addition to my own projects, I'm assisting other people as well. Um, but it just was a really good day today. I actually met a brother from Las Vegas today. It was his first day in the Gambia. He was on the beach. I believe he said he has a TV station called Kingdom Television. So I'm going to do a hashtag and make sure I got his name correct. We're supposed to be meeting up to hash out some stuff and talk some business. So this brother was really interesting as well. Um, and I think that's all I have for now. I don't know that I really have anything else. I just wanted to make sure I apologize to my subscribers, my friends, family who were concerned about me. I wanted to share the brother's henna work because I love it. When I tell you, it just rocks with me. It's just amazing. I'll make sure I go see him in a couple of weeks when it wears down. I think it lasts about a month or more. So that's kind of cool. Um, and if anybody needs his information, please feel free to reach out. I will get you in touch with him. He told me he didn't have, like, he's not on social media like that. So I would have to contact him and give him your information and blah, blah, blah. And that's it. That's all I really have. Oh, I did forget to mention the sisters that were present when he was doing my work. It was about 4 or 5 young sisters, and one of them spoke French. I speak very little French, but we were able to kind of kick it a little bit. And, with translation, we were able to communicate. And the young sisters just had so many questions for me. And it was such a blast talking to them that some of the people around us was telling them to be quiet. They talking to me too much. And I said, no, don't do that, right? I'm trying to learn just like they want to learn. How can I know about my Gambian sisters if they don't talk to me and tell me what they thinking, how they feeling? I'm enjoying this conversation with these young people, and it was just such a blessing to talk to them and hear their aspirations, because a lot of the things that they want to do, I already know people in that field. I'm like, yo, keep in touch. Here's my phone number. Some of them may even be coming to work for me because I may have some opportunities for them. So I'm like, yo, you talk. I told them a closed mouth don't get fed, right? You keep your mouth closed. How do you, like, if we always talk about word sound power, right? I know my sister Global Green Book always says that. And if you don't speak into existence what it is you want, how you going to get it? So I told them, don't let nobody shut you down. If you want to talk, talk. I'm not telling you I'm offended by your conversation. I don't have any issue with anything that you're saying. Don't listen to them. Those are the doubters. Those are the haters. Those are the pessimistic people. I know a lot of folks have had bad experiences with people making promises that they didn't keep. And that's probably why they may feel like they're protecting them. But I'm not here to make promises. I'm here to get shit done. That's just, I don't like to really do a whole lot of talking. I just appreciate when people share with me, and I felt like the sisters were educating me, right? I even asked them one question. I asked them a question because I was in Sarakunda in the middle of the Friday prayer, y'all. So an elder was sitting there. When she saw me, she came and sat down, and she was talking with the ladies too. And she asked me a few questions about, if I had a child and how long I was in the Gambia. And she was a sweet elder, spoke English without any challenges. She probably was someone that was well traveled. So it was just me and all the native African sisters, and I just felt so blessed to be there. So when they was doing a prayer, I happened to be seated facing them praying toward me. And so the older sister said, "No, you can't sit like that." I said, "No problem. What should I do?" And she told me to turn. So I turned, and I was on this little bench, and she made them go get me a chair so I could sit comfortably to the side, facing the right direction. And I just thought that was so sweet. One thing, when my elders tell me something, I don't have a problem doing it. Even if I don't necessarily agree, I will do it. In this situation, I felt like she was giving me direction about something that I didn't know. So I turned in the other direction, and I just sat quietly and meditated while they did their prayer. When I tell you, it was such a beautiful feeling to be surrounded by all that high vibration, um, soul ties, if you will. Because I feel like you can call the creator whatever you want to call him, but there's only one, right? So to see all of them when they stand up, when they bend down, how the sisters were there in their own space of solace, I was like, yo, this is beautiful. I was just I was amazed. I was amazed. I was honored that I was able to witness that. I didn't dare think about pulling out my phone because that would have just been, to me, completely disrespectful to try to film that. I think I'm a great storyteller, so I know you all are getting a vibe of what I'm talking about. But it was just a beautiful feeling to be surrounded by all that positive energy, by, folks just giving praise to the creator in numbers like that. When I tell you, you could hear a pin drop, and this is in the middle of the market. And then what blew my mind is after the prayer was over, folks just got up and kept moving as usual, like nothing never happened. When I tell you the street was shut down, was no cars moving. Everybody was in the streets. They had their prayer mats. It was beautiful, beautiful. So I just felt so lucky to witness that. So, like I said, during that time, before they really started the prayer, the younger sisters were talking to me and telling me what they wanted to do. We all sat quietly during the prayer. When the prayer was over, we picked up our conversation. One of the ladies, the lady that spoke French, came with a piece of fish. It was a fried piece of snapper, and it looked like it was kind of cut off at the top, and it had onions, and you could get pepper if you wanted to, and cucumbers and red onion, and it was just fried to perfection. Street food. Homeboy rolled up in a stroller with a plastic container that was clear that had all these little fried foods on a stick. And this particular one was a red snapper. Delicious. I think it was called Dum Da, something like that. I don't remember, but it was delicious. It was so good. I don't even eat the head of the fish. When I tell you I was all up under the head, up under the eyeballs, pulling out the meat, I'm like, I don't eat fish like this, but I was tearing that fish down. It was delicious. The sisters were just smiling at me, looking at me eat. I tore the tail up. I didn't want to leave a piece. It was delicious. It was so good. And I bought it from the brother. It was a reasonable price. I want to say it was like, I don't even remember how much he told me, but it was inexpensive. It had to be less than $1 for a piece of red snapper. No, it was about this big. That was flat. It was delicious. So good. And I ate that because I was out there for a little while the brother was working on my henna. So it's dark now, but it will lighten. But it's just beautiful. He did red and brown henna, which I'm sorry, brown and black henna. So it's gonna fade down. It'll be really beautiful the older it gets, but your fresh one ain't bad. I'm loving it. Um, and that was it. Again, I apologize, family. I love y'all. And, I will do my best to keep in touch and not take things for granted. But I just definitely didn't want to have anyone panicking because I wasn't sure how serious it was because there was no devastation in the area where I am. And I am staying in Gambia. So I wanted to share that. Be sure to follow the other videos. Stuff is loading a little slower, but I have a lot of content since I've been on the continent. Check out the podcast, AA, Exit the Matrix, Anchor.fm. And I'm going to leave it at that. If y'all have any questions, you have any comments you want to share, please feel free. Y'all know what to do. Put your information below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Blessings always.